Now, in the middle of a plumbing crisis that could prove catastrophic. That is the blunt assessment from scientists touring our fragile water system on the Treasure Coast. Our rainwater-swollen Big Lake, take a look, can't push excess water through decades-old canals south into the Everglades. And that leaves only one place for all of it to go. Anxiety is rising on this endless gusher of water. Environmentalists looking on estimate 4.5 billion gallons each day are now pouring out of Lake Okeechobee and through the St. Lucie Lock located in Martin County.
Disaster is not too strong of a word. It's catastrophic for the health of this river, this estuary.
At roughly 15.5 feet, 2 feet above normal for late July, Lake Okeechobee's fragile, leaking levee system leaves the Army Corps of Engineers no choice but to open the drain, so to speak. The lake water, scientists say, is filled with phosphorus and nitrogen from agriculture and urban runoff.
The pollution could well trigger large algae blooms. This river could become a fetid, stinking mess in no time at all.
And here in the estuary, the deluge of fresh water is harming oyster beds and other marine life that need just the right concentration of salt water to flourish. The water imbalance, environmentalists say, is also helping trigger high bacteria hazard warnings along the estuary and here on the Indian River Lagoon.
We certainly weren't aware. Otherwise, we definitely wouldn't have been in the waters.
One economic study cited by our group of scientists suggests the marine industry here, from recreation to business, is worth $800 million annually to Martin and St. Lucie counties. Much of that is imperiled now.
Being fishermen that we are, we see our lives going down the drain. You see dead snook popping up, you see dead snapper, you see a lot of dead animals just floating up everywhere.
Long-term relief rests with the multi-billion-dollar Central Everglades Planning Project, or CEP. It aims to undo man-made canal plumbing. Years from now, that would mean a marsh-filtered broad sheet of clean water again flowing from the Big Lake into the glades, not the estuary, as nature intended.
What CEP does, it provides that additional water that's needed into the central system and into Everglades National Park, and it will help the situation we have here today.
But for now, restoration is a promise fouled in bureaucratic red tape, all while the economy and environment are awash in this rising tide. Now watch in the coming days and weeks for this emerging crisis to prompt fresh calls for state and federal officials to put Everglades planning on the fast track. That planning also includes a C-44 reservoir along the St. Lucie River to store excess lake water in the future. But until then, a lot of people can only brace for the fallout of what is happening right now.
All that